Rusty Quill presents.
Push the Roll with Ross Bryant is an Ain't Slayed Nobody production and is intended for mature listeners only. Check the show notes for content warnings and please listen with care. Want to get involved? Back us on Patreon at Ain't Slayed Nobody and submit your ideas for our improvised games. Your suggestion just might inspire our next Call of Cthulhu adventure. Join today at patreon.com/ain'tslayed.
How do more than 100 million Fortnite players join the battle without lag? AWS is how Epic Games scales up to keep them in the action. AWS powers next-level innovation for millions of businesses.
You fail your pushed roll. But when you fail, sometimes you succeed, but more so.
Oh, no.
The light of that match dancing in its surface, as you look at it, you're suddenly captivated by its beauty, Angel. You're a farmer. You work out in the fields, cultivating your crops, and probably get a beautiful view of the nighttime stars if you walk your property in the evening, away from the light pollution of a town even as small as Arkham. And the light of this match suddenly resolves in the dark surface as the night sky. You see the dancing lights of 1,000 stars on the surface of this piece of stone. As you hold it up to your face, it is as though you are falling into it, into the space that it seems to represent, a cosmic space. And for a moment, you have the impression that you are not holding a piece of stone, but you are rather holding a hole in space. That this is an aperture through which your consciousness could fall. That this is not an object, this is a gate, this is a door. You see the light reflected in 1,000 stars, constellations that are unfamiliar to you. And you see your reflection as well. But your reflection is 20 years younger.
Oh.
Would you please roll sanity for me?
Sure. Seems like I should. 3 zeros is 100, ain't it?
That's right. That's a fumble.
Wow.
Oh my word.
Angel, no, we've only just begun. Well, it was nice playing with you guys. I feel like I'm getting sucked into a black hole.
Well, Angel's going to become an angel very soon.
Okay. Question about the rules, Cup. If you fumble a sanity roll, do you take max damage?
Max sand loss, yeah.
Woo-wee! But it's just the beginning of the scenario. It might be a light amount of sand loss.
Could be.
Knowing Ross, he'll be gentle.
6 points of sanity damage.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah.
You would be taking D6, which means you could be taking as little as 1, but you fumbled that roll, so you're taking the whole 6. Now, Angel...
Okay.
What this means is you've taken so much damage to your sanity that this sets in motion some mechanics of the game. Roll intelligence right now.
Okay.
After subtracting those 6 points, roll intelligence. This is to see if you understand something about what you're experiencing. This is a roll you want to fail.
Oh boy. Okay. I hard succeeded. Oh, no.
Of course.
Yes. Yes.
That's 3 for 3. That's a lovely hat trick of failure.
All right, this is too good for Ross.
Am I winning?
You are.
Yes?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
You're winning the game.
We could have been dancing.
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, it makes sense, though, because that means that I saw the version of myself that I hate in that stone. So,
yeah, I love that.
So narratively, this does make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The reflection that you see in the surface of the tablet of Honshu is not the robust and masculine mustachioed Angel Caulfield. It's the version of yourself that you have lived your life to escape from. The version of you that is still trembling inside you, dictating these choices. And it is staring back at you with fearful eyes. And what you are realizing here is that what you are accessing through this tablet, the sort of gateway I described, is into a liminal space where the river of time flows in all directions. If you continue to expose yourself to this thing, time itself will become unstuck in you. And what I'll also tell you is that you got so much sanity loss that you see your reflection. You see these stars, but that's not all you see. In the darkness behind you,
No.
reflected in the room behind you, there is a figure. It's humanoid, but it's got to be at least 10 feet tall. And it is facing away from you. And as it turns towards you, as it becomes aware of you gazing into its realm, you are looking not into the eyes of a person, but into the eyes of a hawk. Its raptor's beak opens as it regards you from behind you. The cosmos is a cyclopean infinity of chaos. Infinite branching paths stretching off to vistas in the distance that will drive the mind mad. Shall we shrink in the face of all this? Or will we climb aboard the chaos and ride it to the end, letting chance guide the way? This is Push the Roll. We're rolling dice against your Patreon suggestions to create improvised Call of Cthulhu adventures in real time, with themes of eldritch horror, the weird, the transhuman, the transmundane, the cyberpunk, the splatterpunk, the anything punk. We don't know until we roll. Anytime, any place, anything can happen when you push the roll. I'm sorry to say that when you lose this much sanity, it causes something to happen, and
Sure.
How do you think this manifests in you involuntarily? How do you react to this?
I absolutely drop the stone and stumble back to the extent that I probably fall. I just fall on the ground, shocked, and I'm too shocked to even scream.
Your mouth opens as if in a scream, but nothing comes out. Judy, you hear the crack of the tablet striking the floor, and a little fissure opens in it when it hits the floor.
Uh-oh.
Just a little crack. And you see Angel scuttling backwards, having fallen down.
Angel, are you okay? What happened? What happened? And I'll drop down to my knees. Are you okay? What's going on?
Angel, per the rules of this game, you are now in what is called a bout of madness.
Okay.
This is manifesting in you for the next little bit of the game. This isn't a permanent condition. I rolled a number that tells me how long that this stays on top of you. Based on the exposure that you have had, how do you think this bout of madness affects you? What kind of phobia, obsession, or compulsion does this give you?
Can I ask, is the hawk saying anything or doing anything, or is it just looking at me?
When you saw it reflected in the stone, you just heard for a moment as its beak opened, Eggroth.
Never ask Ross clarifying questions.
I'm learning that. I think that Angel wants to be a brave man, but the old version of him that still very much is who he is a coward. Mm-hmm. So I think he books it. He just starts running toward light, running toward a place where there's lots of light without even telling Judy what's going on.
Great. So, Judy, you've bent down to see what is the matter, and Angel is scrambling away from you, desperately, pushing desks and chairs out of the way and hightailing it out of there. This priceless artifact has just hit the ground and appears to be somewhat broken.
I will grab it, put it in my apron pocket. We're going to need this he just got spooked, right? What? And close the cabinet and then chase after him.
He's already disappearing down the stairwell. And as you pursue, you hear something. What you hear is...
One more kiss, dear. One more sigh. Only this, dear, is goodbye.
It seems to be crackling on a hi-fi player. It certainly wasn't happening when you came up here.
Why would mine and Thomas's song be playing?
Yes, Thomas. The professor, no?
Yes, Professor Winston. I mean,
Why, it seems to be coming from his old office.
I'll be right there, Angel. And I'll go toward it.
Yeah. So as Judy slowly walks towards the music coming from the office of a dead man, let's go over to Diana and Hal.
Come on, I was just getting into that.
Oh,
Wow, what a scene.
Oh my God.
so good. Oh,
Let's go swimming.
Let's go swimming.
Oh.
Diana and Hal, you're walking and you see the Nautatorium. This is one of the more recent buildings here at Miskatonic. It's shaped rather like a Quonset hut, if you know what that is. Almost like one of those buildings that's like an accordion meets an archway.
Okay.
It's a building shaped like an upside down U. And the pool is in there. Keeping pace with you, of course, is Will Bingham, smoking and chattering all the while.
See, I forgot about that guy again.
Completely forgot about Will Bingham.
You can't forget someone wearing a pharaoh's costume. He kind of made a statement coming in.
I'm making a statement now. He's waddling as the moon, trying to keep pace with Diana, and he's going to say, you know, Diana, back at university, I was on the swim team. Miskatonic River back then, not a fancy indoor nautatorium. It was cold enough to make your heart stop.
Yes, I imagine swimming upstream at, 5, 6 in the morning?
5 in the morning, thick fog, guessing which way the water goes, really. But I did win a few meets. They called one the Miracle Sprint. Maybe you read about it.
Yes, I remember that. Of course I do.
I have the base and swim. I should probably move some points. Me, I got sick every season. Sinuses, lungs, the whole works. Coach said I had spirit, but doctor said I had bronchitis, so even though it was the only time I felt like I was keeping up with something, I had to stop. And it's sort of sappy, but, life's kind of like that river. As soon as you quit kicking, you find out which way's down real fast.
Well, maybe you can take a dip in the Nautatorium once we go inside there, Meddler. Relive some of the glory days. Yes, I'm here too. I went out for swimming, but I never really went in for it. I didn't really feel as though I could be competitive. Those kids from Innsmouth always swam the best.
They always seem so long and lean.
Say, what clubs were you in, Bingham? I don't remember hearing your name very much back then.
Oh, I was in a foreign languages club, civics club.
Maybe any family? Maybe I knew a sister or cousin of yours?
Only child, I confess. Not a very extended family, us Binghams. Despite my father's best efforts.
Maybe you dated somebody we remember?
You had to have gone with someone. Look, you're handsome. You were handsome then, I presume.
Well, I suppose that's subjective, isn't it?
Oh, I also find you handsome.
He just kind of stares at you for a little while. It's like, well, all right. I suppose we're all appealing in our own way.
Well, it's just gnawing at me that I don't recall you very much.
I suppose I didn't cut a very memorable figure, Patter. Certainly not like yourself, a maven of the social scene around Miskatonic, don't you know? But tell me more about your friend Brown. I know when I was here, sometimes these academics were a little bit pink for my taste.
I believe that she just was dying to be an academic and found a beau in an old professor and found her calling and stayed here to educate, as far as I know.
She never really talks about politics, Bingham.
She's keen to historical accuracy.
Well, that's good to hear. And if one does speak about politics, it's important that they speak about the right kind, I dare say. We send our youths to these universities, and then they come out ready to tear the flag to shreds and join Trotsky on the front lines.
You know what, Bingham? Not to be rude, but you're really harshing the vibes.
Geez, we're trying to have fun here.
This is a party. We're supposed to, cut a rug, have a good time, and you're bringing us all down with this Uncle Sam nonsense.
Can't you pretend it's 1931 when you didn't care about this stuff?
Right. Come on. Loosen that collar. Have a good time.
Let's live a little. Take off your costumes. We'll go for a swim.
Okay.
Patter pulls out a flask.
You're already in the auditorium. This little conversation took place as you made your way inside.
Squeezing through the door in the moon costume.
Squeezing through the door in your moon outfit.
And now he's waning.
Now, this also dark. This is kind of the point of this nighttime scavenger hunt. Even when you were a student back in the 30s, this was the vibe, that it's a little bit spooky in a thrilling way. And now you're in this indoor pool after dark. The sound in here reverberates, the sloshing and the movement of the water. The humidity of it invades your pores, and the smell of the chemicals in the pool as well. And here you are, and you can see on the far end of the pool, there's a trophy case and a whole bunch of pennants strung up. Miskatonic has an amazing swim team, especially due to the ringers they bring in from the local community, especially the coastal town of Innsmouth.
Oh, yes.
Who seem to be born to it.
They don't even need flippers.
Crack! There's a ringing in your ears like tinnitus.
Ooh.
And looking around the room, it's not as though something is... You don't see anything that broke in here. It's wild. It's as though something has broken nearby, that a crack or a fissure has opened, but you don't... There's nothing here.
Oh, no.
The tinnitus and the ringing in your ear fades out.
The fuck was that?
Could have been a car backfiring or something.
Perhaps. Maybe just a change in pressure due to all this moisture in the air, says Bingham, kind of wiggling his finger in his ear.
Mop.
No, yeah, that's smart. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like when you, when you drop a Jello mold and it just kind of gets squished down on the floor.
This happened a lot to you in your line of work, Meddler.
Well, yeah, I have an experimental kitchen in my home, Bingham.
Now tell me true. I hear that gelatin is made mostly of hooves and bones. Is that the case?
Yeah, of course. Everybody knows that.
Wonderful. That's post-war ingenuity for you. Spam is a wonderful encased meat, a delightful processed product so that we use every part of the beefsteak and the animal, and likewise gelatin, which takes account of the cartilage, the bones, and so forth.
Now listen, Bingham. You ever come home after a long day? You're so hungry, but you're tired of your own company? Page 89, celery surprise. It'll take you 10 minutes, and the surprise is you can actually eat it.
I live a rather peripatetic existence, Mr. Meddler. I don't have much need of a cookbook.
Gee, Bingham, I wasn't in the languages club.
I move around a lot.
Oh, so you can't be tied down. That's too bad, Bingham.
Oh.
I suppose the right person could tie me down for a while, if they had a strong enough rope for it.
Well, let's see what we can drum up in the back of the gymnasium.
Paula is blushing.
Amazing. We see nothing from the fissure?
Why don't you make a spot hidden, Hal?
See, I just told Ashley not to ask you clarifying questions, and then I jumped right into it.
Wah, wah.
Oh, I'm the base, so 30 over 25 is a fail. I do think I'll spend 5 luck to get lucky and see something.
Yeah, you spend that luck and lucky you. You do see something. There's something in the pool. It's a dark shape. It's so dark in here, it's kind of hard to tell what it is. It's probably just some buoyant piece of fabric or something that's bobbing around there in the water. Something a swimmer left in a lane.
Huh. It might be a pennant.
Why, it might be. This could be what you came in here for.
I'm just going to take a look.
Yeah, you go up to the edge of the pool. The moonlight reflects off your lunar surface, Hal, and gives you a little glimpse. There's something in the water there, kind of bobbing close to the surface. You think it's like a pile of towels, maybe.
No, I don't like it.
Is it within, like, arm's reach?
It looks like it's about 6 feet away from the edge of the pool.
Oh, do they have a skimmer or something?
Yeah, there's a skimmer nearby.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab the skimmer. I'm picturing this in the moon costume, which makes it also ridiculous. I'll grab the skimmer and try to fish it out of there.
Say, Meddler, what are you doing there?
Yeah, there's something in the pool. I think it might be part of the game.
Your skimmer touches it and it's hard.
Oh, okay.
It floats after you probe it. It bobs gently into a moonbeam, enough so that you can definitely see the back of the drowned boy that you have just touched.
What's that over there, Meddler?
Let me ask you this, Ross. You said it's a drowned boy, but is it 100% clear to Hal that this person's already dead, or would he possibly want to jump in?
When the moonlight hits it, the skin is pallid. You can see veins on his back.
Oh.
It looks not just drowned, but bloated and waterlogged.
Well, first I'll probably roll sanity.
Yes.
Okay. Which I failed. Oh, I'm rolling even numbers. I rolled a 80 over 60.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Only 3 points of sanity.
Okay.
There's nothing supernatural about this. It's just an incredibly shocking thing.
Right. We used to swim in the river. I've seen this before. Yeah.
Yeah, you swam in the Miskatonic River, not your first go-round.
Oh no.
Are you trying to... did you say you were jumping in?
Well, you said, like, I could see veins, so I think it's clear that the person's dead. But I do think he's going to try to pull the body toward the edge of the pool to kind of pull it out.
With the skimmer?
Since Diana's, probably 10 feet behind him, I think he's going to say, Diana, you gotta get help. There's somebody dead in the pool. It's a corpse.
And I just start, you hear the clip, 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 as I run out to a hallway, yell for anyone.
Bingham!
Well, you tell me if you continue, because as you're making your way to the exit, as Bingham is standing uselessly there like, good God, man, Meddler, what is that? What you see as you turn around just to get one final glimpse at Meddler pulling the body towards the edge of the pool is Meddler being pulled in.
What? No, I turn around, I run towards him and just grab the edge of the costume if I can to stop him.
The craters give you, like, a real good grip.
Yeah, Diana's got a dangler, a little Virginia Slim dangling out of her lip.
Priorities, man.
Her hand snags one of your craters, Hal. But Hal, what you are looking at is the bloated arm of this lad that you are towing to the edge has reached up out of the pool and grabbed the skimmer and is pulling you into the water by it. His head lifts up out of the water and with utterly white and cloudy eyes looks up at you out of the water. Can you roll sanity for me again, please?
I was just going to say, do I have to roll again?
Oh no.
Oh, I passed that time. This was fine. This one was fine.
I love that Hal Meddler is canonically so much braver than Angel Coffield.
Only 2 points of sanity lost because you succeeded.
Oh, wow, that would have been bad. Okay, so 55 out of 60. I do think the involuntary reaction, though, so it's not like a bout or anything like that, but on 2 points of sand, 3, and then stacking 2 on top of that, I think the involuntary reaction at this point is going to be Well, he's going to let go of the skimmer, right? And I think he's probably going to lose his balance and fall face first into the water.
Oh, why would you do this to yourself?
Oh, no.
I love it, but no.
Because he's a wobbly moon, you know? It's like...
The lunar bulk of Hal Meddler slips and falls boosh, into the water.
Can I dodge to let go?
You don't have to.
Okay.
He probably slips out of your grasp as well. So, Diana, Bingham is behind you by the wall of pennants and trophies, seemingly agog and aghast.
Help, man. He's in the pool. Pull him out. Use your come on, you. Dude, get in the game. Do something.
I thought this would be more buoyant.
He is pressed to the glass of the trophy case, and his hands are on his face. His cigarette has fallen out of his grip and is sizzling out in a puddle of water on the floor. And you get the sense that he just failed his sanity roll.
Ooh. Does this pool have one of those covers? Like if I wrung one side, like run it across the pool, it would cover the top.
Diana, have you ever seen the movie It's a Wonderful Life?
Didn't that just come out or something? I haven't been to every new picture.
I want to say that there's a button you can push here where this entire pool, like a floor, closes by machine works over the top of it so that this can double as like a volleyball court when it's not being used as a pool. So there is a way of shutting it off. But of course, if you hit that now, you stand a very good chance of sealing Hal Meddler into a pool.
I could use a little help here.
I know. I need you to work with me, Meddler. Swim to the side and I'll pull you out before this thing shuts over this body.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know if he would hear you, but yes.
Oh, come on, Meddler. Come on.
Diana, give me an intelligence roll, please.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
This is a way of describing how good your memory is in this moment.
Okay, I rolled a 14.
Ooh.
Over 60.
Very good. Because now you're for the first time getting a good look at what's happening to Hal, and you see that he's being towed into the water by this waterlogged corpse that is rising up out of the water. Its bloated and soggy bulk looking at you through lifeless eyes. And you got a great success on your intelligence roll. So you remember back when you were a student, the young Diana Patter, the tragedy that gripped the school for several weeks when a poor student dove a little too hard into the pool during a meet, breaking his neck and drowning in the pool. The school was in mourning, wearing crepe for weeks. You remember Doug Braxton, who showed so much promise. And you know that story, it comes into your memory now, because that's whose lifeless eyes you're looking into.
Oh, man.
Doug, I don't... It's probably not the top of your mind, but do you remember me? Diana?
That sounds like the kind of thing that you might say once you give me a sanity roll.
Was wondering when that was going to happen.
Oh, no.
I rolled a 99.
Ooh.
Ooh, baby, that's a bad roll.
Yeah.
What's your sanity?
My sanity is 50.
We might die fast here.
So, that's not a fumble. That's not a fumble by 1. I rolled a d6 and I got a 4. You have escaped Bout of Madness territory by the thinnest of margins.
Jeez.
The head of this boy rises up out of the water, his skin pallid and pale as a fish's belly.
Ugh.
He rises up out of the water too far, almost as if he could walk on the water if he chose to. His hand still gripping the skimmer as Hal thrashes impotently in his moon costume.
Come on, Hal.
Could I make a swim roll to see if I can do something in this moment?
Please.
I mean, you got the stats.
Yeah, exactly. Just to see if I can maybe get to the edge. Or get out of the costume.
Can you turtle shell out of this costume?
Sure. But before you do that, Diana, part of the reason that you're taking this blow to your sanity
Uh-oh.
is that he looks up at you and the boy's voice gurgles out of his mouth along with a cascade of greenish water. Help me, Diana. Diana.
Okay. What do you need?
I came back. There is no back or forth. The laps go on forever. His sword is sharp. His sword is the moon.
Whose sword?
He smiles at you, looking down at Hal. He is the moon, and this is a pretender.
No. No, dog. That's Meddler. And that is a costume. He is not the sword. No.
Yes, but his ancient sickle sword is sharp.
Whose?
Riding his chariot through the sky. He raises up the skimmer, not like a skimmer, but with a practiced motion as if he is holding a spear.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Angel and Judy, what are you guys up to?
Oh, Christ.
Wow.
Angel has run all the way back to his farm.
You're strumming on the old banjo on your porch right now.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes, I want to put you just outside of Herbert West Hall. And when you notice that Judy is no longer with you, I want to say your bout of madness is still cooking away there. This can't be happening. You saw something up there. It was up there. But also, you know that Judy is back up there.
This is so unlikely. But can I look to see if there are any antique firearms that are hanging up as if for like decoration of some kind?
Roll luck for me.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Should I push again or should I spend luck? I can't spend luck for a luck roll, can I?
You can't spend luck on a luck roll. You failed. So there's not a pistol. There's not like a musket. There's not like an antique firearm.
Okay.
What you do see is a saber.
Fuck. All of my stats are in firearms. Son of a bitch. Okay.
I mean, is your cop gun? Surely that's real in this day and age. Maybe you just had one as part of your costume.
You can add real gun to your inventory.
In weapon, I have shotgun, but I assumed I wouldn't bring that to a reunion party. Unless we would justify that I like drove my car and I have a shotgun in my car, but I feel like that's too convenient maybe.
Okay. There's a saber on the wall. You're on the ground floor.
Okay.
But Angel does have a sense that you passed other knickknacks, tchotchkes, bric-a-brac when you were upstairs by the tablet. And you have a sense that you think you remember that there were some crossed dueling pistols up there on the wall. So you can get a firearm. You just got to go back upstairs.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Save me, Angel. I'm following ghost music.
Because I ran farther away from the scavenger hut area. Are there any sources of light that I could grab to take with me? A candle, a flashlight, anything like that?
Oh, that's a cool idea. I don't want to put you in double jeopardy with all these luck rolls.
You do it, baby. Hit me.
Make a luck roll and see if there's a light source nearby.
Sure ain't. Okay, so...
If you're going to go upstairs, you're going to go upstairs in relative darkness. I mean, there are probably switches you could throw. This is a building with electric lights. It's the 50s.
Okay.
You could try to turn on the lights, of course.
Okay, because I'm still in my bout of madness, I think I am fighting with my own young self. So it's almost like I'm having a Gollum Smeagol moment where I'm like, go up the door, go back to Judy, go back up there. Like, no, I can't go back. And I'm doing that for a minute.
You don't have the guts to do it, Coffield.
Who is that?
You look across the quad that you walk through to get here, and underneath a tree, there's a shadowy figure of a 18-year-old, it looks like. It's the reedy voice of an 18-year-old. You remember the voice immediately. People have middle school bullies. People have high school bullies. It's rare that they have collegiate bullies. But this guy made your life a living hell. It's Graham Wrangle.
Fucking Graham Wrangle.
You've kind of had your eye out for him this whole time at the reunion, and you haven't seen him yet. And so it's weird when he steps out from under the tree and he's the same age you remember him.
Oh, shit.
Wrangle?
You don't have the guts to do it, Coffield.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing, Coffield? Trying to act the hero? You think your little lip decoration is tricking anyone that you're a real man, Coffield?
I involuntarily go up to touch my handlebar mustache. Almost protectively. I almost want to see, I don't know if this is fair or anything, if there's like a role I can try to do to like get control of myself a little bit. To like try to, I don't know, have a little bit of like my swagger come back.
In the rules, there's something called a reality check. It's just a sand roll.
Yeah, so you just have to roll your current sanity. If you succeed, then you get a quote-unquote reality check and see if this is a delusion.
Okay.
If you're totally delulu.
Oh,
I am totally delulu.
oh no.
My shoulders shrink and I back up a step and I go, come on, Wrangle, just leave me alone, okay? Like, I got a lot of, I got a test I got to study for, and you don't have to do this, man. Come on.
What are you talking about, Coffield? I am leaving you alone. If you get hurt, it's only going to be because you're hitting yourself. He's walking closer and closer to you.
Wrangle, please. And man, I think I just keep failing, so I think I think I've reverted. I think I've fully regressed to college angel.
Yes, you're regressing, and your bully, this tormentor, is slowly walking towards you, fire burning in his eyes. You're going to be hitting yourself, Coffield. His lunar sword is out. His blade is the moon. It's going to take your head, Coffield. And then your heart will be weighed and found wanting.
Only this dear is goodbye.
You're right outside the door.
I will slowly go into what was Thomas's office that has been functioning as my... It's not really my office. They never changed it over, but I do get to... I sit in a chair. I don't sit at the desk. I sit at a chair and do my work there. Thomas?
You open the door, and it's bathed in warm light. The hi-fi crackles in the corner. Every bit of decoration that you've done vanished. It is the room you remember when your mentor took on another role in your life.
Is he... look around. Is he in there? Is anyone in there?
His large leather-backed, swiveling desk chair is facing away from you behind its desk.
Thomas, stop this. How can this be happening? You died. And I'll go over and I will grab the chair and turn it around.
Great.
Love when the keeper laughs like that when you say what you're going to do.
It turns, and you're looking into the eyes of Tom. Just as he was in life. Just as he was when this rather unethical relationship was taking place.
How is this possible? And I'll put my hand on his face. Does he feel real?
As real as he did when you did this years ago.
Where did you come from?
You know we shouldn't, Judy. You know we shouldn't. He takes your wrist.
And I think I'm like immediately back to being 19. We've just finished up play rehearsal. And, play rehearsal. I know we shouldn't, but what if we didn't tell anyone? If we didn't tell anyone, it would be okay.
The tongues around here would wag. You're friends with that Patter girl, aren't you?
Well, yes, but she knows when to keep a secret. She'll never find out. Don't you feel something? Don't you feel like I've never had anyone treat me the way you do. Like I mean something, like I'm worth something, like my ideas are good.
You're worth so much more than you give yourself credit for. You deserve better than me. That's for sure.
Well, no matter what I deserve, I think what's more important right now is what I want, and I will kiss him.
You kiss him. And...
Oh, no!
Yes, you kiss him. It's beautiful. It's lovely.
It's everything I always thought a good kiss should be, but I've never felt.
For Arcane is such joy and such sorrow until tomorrow. In a kara shachmin
That's not the words. I try to pull away.
It's very hard to pull away from the carrion fowl's beak that is snapped shut over your lips.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And if you open your eyes, you are not looking into the eyes of your beloved, but rather into the eyes of an enormous humanoid bird. Roll sanity for me.
Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, man, I have been killing it on sanity checks lately. That's an 8.
Whoa.
For some reason, under 60. This is not real. This is one of those bad dreams you've had since he's died. This is not real. This is a bad dream. I can wake up.
3 points of sanity loss.
Oh, boy.
How do you think this manifests in you as an involuntary reaction?
I really think that I'm in a dream. I've had really strange dreams since he died of the beginning of our relationship. So I'm trying to wake myself up. So I think my involuntary reaction is I kind of, without even realize I'm doing it, slap myself in the face.
Great. I love that. Smack. You pull away, it sounds like, smacking yourself in the face.
If I can pull away, I think I will try to run away and realize I need to find Angel. This is wrong. Everything about this is wrong. It was always wrong. And try and run to find where Angel is, if I can do it.
Cool. As you turn, this thing that is seated in the chair, wearing a tweed jacket, but with an enormous hawk's head coming out of it, is standing up from behind the desk, growing by the moment. When you smack yourself and your head whips to the side, you see yourself standing next to you, but as the teenage girl that you were back then. To your right, you can see yourself at age 70. There's a baby mewling on the floor. There's a toddler tugging at your ankle. There's a woman like on the verge of death. You're seeing yourself refracted, much like the light of a candle in the surface of a warped mirror, at different phases in time. You're seeing yourself all across time as the river of time dilates and turns back on itself, and this hawk thing is growing and growing and growing.
It's all one and yet all separate, but all one, but all separate.
But yes, please run away. I want to see how well you do this with a power roll. The rules of this room are a little bit different suddenly, and it's not as if just athletics or running will get you out of here.
Okay, that's a 42 under 60. So a regular success.
That's amazing. You turn to run, and when you whip around, you don't see the walls of your office. You see columns, massive columns, stretching out in front of you.
I rolled a success, Ross. No!
And as you run past columns, past guards wielding spears with giant headdresses, with beads covering their faces. One of them is holding a severed leg and staring at you as you walk by. One of them speaks, that language seems to suddenly resolve into, his lunar sword is sharp. and you burst out of the colonnade, out of the building, and crash, bang, into Angel.
Angel! And I just cling to him. Angel, are you okay? What's happening? Everything's gone so wrong. Is it some kind of prank? What's going on? Are you okay?
What has happened to me? I imagine that I have crumpled onto the ground and I'm holding my own head.
But suddenly, Judy Brown is tripping over your fetal form. I want to say that Graham Wrangle, his voice ringing in your head, speaking to you about how your head will be claimed, is no longer in your ears. But could you make a power roll for me really quick as well?
Sure. I am rolling like such dog shit. I fail.
Great, you failed. I like that.
I'm sure you do.
No, I don't.
There's a terrible, terrible burning feeling on your neck, Angel. Burning. God, it burns. It burns.
Okay, I'm screaming. I'll save your ears, but I'm screaming bloody murder and begging Graham Wrangle, a person that is not there, to stop. Please stop. Please, please stop.
Okay, smacking myself helped me, so I'm going to smack Angel in the face. See if I can break him out of this. Because we have to get out of here. We have to find Diana. We have to find Hal and that other guy.
Great.
What does smacking do? Does it help me at all?
This is how I'm ruling it. The smack brings your bout of madness to an end. We've reached the end of your bout of madness.
Okay.
Yes, we did it.
So whap, Judy, you smack Angel. Angel seems to come to his senses. You look back at the building, at the immense complex that you just ran through, as resolved back into what it was, the building that you entered. And you, perhaps because you're facing Angel, looking at his hands, groping at his neck, see that burned onto his neck is a hieroglyphic symbol.
Can you read it?
Is it the same as the one on the little thing, the little tablet?
There was a lot of writing on that thing. Why don't you give me an occult roll or a history roll?
I have a 65 in history. That's pretty good. And only a 25 in occult. So I'm going to use history. Try and read this. Okay, that's a 73 over 65. I'm going to spend 8 luck points, I think, to get it down to a regular success.
You got a regular success, so you can see that what you're looking at is a moon disk. Is a circle above a little wavy line, a crooked little, what looks like a threshing flail, and rather disturbingly from what you just experienced, a hawk.
Oh, no.
.300 sensors. Over 1 million data points per second. How does F1 update their fans with every stat in real time? AWS is how. From fastest laps to strategy calls, AWS puts fans in the pit. It's not just racing, it's data-driven innovation at 200 miles per hour. AWS is how leading businesses power next-level innovation.
Thanks so much for listening to Push the Roll with Ross Bryant, an Ain't Slayed Nobody production. You can follow me on Instagram at RossBB, and if you enjoyed the show and want to shape future episodes, join us over on Patreon at Ain't Slayed Nobody. Find us at patreon.com/Ain't Slayed. Subscribe, submit your title ideas, and help decide where our next roll takes us. Catch you next time.